A record rise, 338,000 people have been infected with coronavirus in the past day. It's the highest daily number since the pandemic began. In Michigan, the FBI arrests 6 men in an alleged plot to kidnap the state's governor, Gretchen Whitmer.
When I put my hand on the Bible and took the oath of office 22 months ago, I knew this job would be hard. But I'll be honest, I never could have imagined anything like this.
The debate over the debate. It won't be virtual, but will the next US presidential matchup still go ahead? And the Royal Ballet gets ready for its first performance with a live audience in 7 months. We begin with an alarming announcement from the World Health Organization. It says that more than 338,000 people around the world have been infected with coronavirus in just the past day. This is the highest daily number since the pandemic began. The worst figures in Europe are from the Czech Republic, a small country, but it now has the highest infection rate in the European Union at 327 cases per 100,000 people. Well, Thursday saw a record number of infections in the UK. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson says it means the country is heading into a danger zone. And officials in Germany say that they're worried after cases there rose by almost a third in one day. The United States has also the largest total number of cases and deaths in the world. Tens of thousands of Indonesians have protested for a third day against a controversial law that critics say will harm workers and the environment. Rallies took place around the country. Hundreds were arrested in Jakarta. Hundreds more have been held in strikes and protests in other cities this week. The so-called Omnibus Jobs Creation Bill became law on Monday. The rape and murder of a young woman in Algeria has sparked demonstrations for tougher action against gender-based violence. The killing of the 19-year-old woman set off a wave of outrage on social media, where users called for the death penalty for the attacker. 38 women have been killed in Algeria this year.
Let's have a look at today's front pages in the papers. And we'll start with the Times newspaper. It says hundreds of thousands of vulnerable people face being told to stay at home this winter as ministers plan to resume shielding in infection hotspots. Also a picture of the former BBC journalist Allegra Stratton, who is set to be the face of the government at daily televised press briefings.
Here's the front page of the Metro. It'll all end in tears is the headline. The paper says a new 3-tier system of local coronavirus restrictions will involve a shutdown of pubs, bars and restaurants, as well as a ban on families meeting in each other's homes. We have the Business Minister, Nadhim Zahawi, who we'll talk to a little bit later about all of those ideas.
Front page of Daily Mirror, Northern Fury is the headline there, which reflects the fears of angry pub and restaurant bosses. The new lockdown measures in the north of England will cause mass closures.
And the Daily Mail reports that more than 110,000 people have been waiting over a year for medical treatment. There's also a picture of the singer Shakira. She's been chosen as one of the judges of Prince William's Earthshot Environmental Prize. President Trump as well, more news on him overnight, and the news that he's not going to be taking part in this virtual debate, but we'll have more on that in a moment for you. I was struck by comments he made in which he described his return to health. He's feeling much better. He said, "I'm back because I'm a perfect physical specimen." And we wish him well, as we wish anyone well returning from ill health. But I just wonder, that's quite a statement to make. Would you ever say that about yourself personally, Charlie?
You know, I had no idea where you were going with that, Rachel,
and now I know. Perfect physical specimen. I mean, many would.
Well, I wasn't expecting that, but by way of changing the subject matter, a slightly grim diet of news we're giving people at the moment, but there are reasons to celebrate, and that's birthdays. So I'll do a very quick quiz for you, Rachel. Birthdays today, OK?
OK.
You're all in on the project, by the way.
How am I supposed to know?
So it's just guesswork, really.
OK.
Brian Blessed. It's Brian Blessed's birthday today. Isn't that fantastic? We all like Brian Blessed, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
National treasure.
So how old do you think Brian Blessed is?
Ooh.
I'm sure he won't be offended if you get it wrong.
68? He could be 70 now.
So Brian Blessed, do you think is 70?
Yeah.
Well, Brian Blessed, if you're watching, you'll be very happy because he's 84 today. Brian Blessed is 84.
Tour de force.
Yes. Many happy returns. So we do one more.
Go on.
Is there a clamour? Is there a clamour for one more? So I've got for you Sharon Osborne, music manager and promoter. Sharon Osborne, birthday today. Congratulations.
I'm going to go 62.
Well, you're more on message there. Again, another happy celebrity. 68. Sharon Osborne's birthday today. So
The BBC's daytime scheduling issue solved right there with that particular quiz.
The Royal Parks have started a new blog about their deer aimed at protecting Londoners who are getting too close. Richmond and Bushy parks are home to over 1,000 free-roaming deer, and they're warning people put themselves at risk of serious injury during mating season when the males fight their rivals. Hundreds of people have signed a petition complaining over the removal of a David Bowie mural in Walthamstow. It was reportedly painted over as it was judged inappropriate for a conservation area in Walthamstow village. The local council has apologised and says they're looking into how they can put things right.